if I remember, y'all made to this point in the video. I'm gonna try to remember to put the timestamps in there because I know y'all don't really like watching all my videos. I could tell because on my YouTube studios that y'all don't even go through my entire videos. Rude much? I think so. But what's up, y'all? And today I'm back again with another video. I just realized my closet is a little open and it's kind of bothering me, but we gonna close it after the video. I'm not gonna get up. But today, this is bothering me so much, but I have a white stain on my shirt, which is baking soda. Because before this video, so my sister kind of like, she was acting a fool with baking soda, so I had to wipe it off my vanity before I made this, and so that's why that white thing is there. It was just kind of bothering me as I'm going back and editing this video. A few of my friends have been waiting for it to see what I gotta say, but it's what I love about y'all zodiac signs since the last / first zodiac sign video I made was about what I hate about y'all zodiac signs. But also check my description down below. I'm gonna try to remember my hardest. One of my favorite YouTubers, Aaliyah Simone, she posted a Google Doc in her description box of the ways you can help, and I'm going to copy that link and put it in my description box below, in ways you can help with the Black Lives Matter movement and signing petitions and all of that. So let's try to make a change here. So if you're seeing this, please check the description box below. So let's just get straight into this video. First, we're going to start with Aries. So Aries is March 21st to April 19th. And they are very energetic, honest. They're somewhat fearless. And I only said somewhat because I have a sister. And our childhood, man, she was weird. Passionate, they're bosses, they're competitive, funny, and confident. I forgot to say, I chose like 3 traits. After like Aries and Taurus, I started choosing like 3 traits I wanted to really speak on instead of just talking about the entire list. But for the first 2, I think I talk about almost the entire list. So just bear with me. So energetic, they're literally like crackheads. And literally every single Aries I know, even my mom's an Aries, but she's not as energetic as my sister, but that makes sense because my mom is older. But literally crackheads, and they're the life of the party. And if you find a lifeless Aries, then they going through something, because Aries are just, even though they may be sad, they're always just energetic. Like, you get that good vibes off of them for the most part. They're very honest. It kind of just explains itself. They're gonna tell you how it is regardless. They don't care. Like I said in my first video, they're insensitive to others' feelings, so they do not care if what they say comes off rude. They're going to be honest. They're going to tell you how they feel straight up, and that's just that. Next, we got fearless. Most of them are scared of absolutely nothing. Like, I know one Aries, his name starts with a K, and he's probably going to see this, maybe not. But, what's up? And he's literally not scared of anything, and it makes me so mad, because how you not scared of anything at all? It irritates me. But my big sister, it depends. It really depends. I feel like it depends on person to person, but they're not scared of other things like other people are. Like, I'm scared of a lot of bugs, and then there's... So, like, I accidentally said her name. The only bug I know she's actively scared of is that murder hornet, because nobody gets time for it. But I haven't heard... I'm not going to talk about it. I talk too much. They're bosses, which, like I said in my last video, they are very bossy, but it makes them seem like real confident. Like, when they bossy, they trying to boss you around. That's why they can't... They're not the submissive type. Like, when you're in a relationship with them, they're not the submissive type. They don't like someone being clingy. They are the girl or not. They wear the pants. Period. And they lead groups, and they know how to take on a group responsibly. That kind of sounds weird the way I worded that, but they know how to lead groups responsibly. Like, when you leave the room, the teacher will most likely call the Aries too, except for this one time. I was about to say names. My English teacher, she called on a Cancer. We're not going to... His name starts with an N. What's up if you're seeing this? And he wouldn't let half of us go to the bathroom. You know, I was a little sick. I was just a little sick. But one time she left me in charge. Ain't nobody listen to me. But they're funny, and they can always make you laugh. Like, when I'm in a bad mood, my little... Wrong person. My big sister, she always makes me laugh. She's just a funny person in general, and a little dumb. And they're confident. Not all of them are very confident, but they can shut in the room, that's the Aries for sure. And they show you that they're there. I'm here. My presence. Alright, next we got Taurus. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, but I honestly don't care because I pronounce it like Latin, and I'm pretty sure this. Okay. They're April 20th to May 20th, and they're reliable, patient, practical, loving, loyal, stable, hardworking, logical, and understanding. I just want you guys to know, like, the list kind of like, I'll use one specific website. I use one for the dates and one just to get all my information. I kind of just compared it to the people who I know are these signs, and so I just wrote down all the positive traits. Except for Aquarius. I don't agree with literally most of the positive traits, but I wasn't looking up another website. That's just too much work. I didn't even say what I was supposed to say. I was supposed to say that the list kind of gets smaller as we go on, but that's just because of the website I used. But they're reliable. People trust, since I'm a Taurus, people trust us with their deepest secrets, knowing we are not going to tell. Now, let me tell you guys a little story. I used to run my mouth a lot, and I used to not act how a Taurus would act. And now I'm different, y'all. I'm different. My body different. Okay. They're logical. They're also Virgos. That's just one Virgo I know, actually. They're logical, leading for people to ask us for advice because we are very practical, and we're just gonna tell you how it is. Like, we're honest. We give the best advice that we can give. I'm not gonna say we give the best advice because I think that's Pisces. Yeah, I lied. I meant Libras for sure. But we get the best advice that we can give, and we will never leave you hanging. We are also determined. When we're in something, we're in it. Like, I call my teachers by their last names. My religious teacher, I'm doing this project, right? And this is for the kids at my school, the Dharma, whatever, wheel thing. I don't know how to say it. Literally, I'm in it. Like, at first I'm like, I'm not doing this. And then I got in it and I started doing anything. And when I tell you guys it looks a hot mess, it looks a hot mess because that's how determined I was. I was determined to make it look good, and I made it look a hot mess. Ridiculous. We become very focused and we become very diligent while we're working on things that we want to work on. Like YouTube, this is something I'm very determined to do. I don't care. I'm not in this to get a whole bunch of subscribers, getting money. I'm here just to have fun. Like, y'all see, I'm just being myself. Like, I'm just here to have fun, speak my opinion on stuff. I'm just saying. And our dedication goes crazy. Also, we're understanding. We have a very strong observant.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
I really can't believe I can't say this word right now. Observing skills and understanding skills. We can strategize and we solve. We deal with all fiction, we deal with non-fiction, not fiction. And we are also very loving. We are just like, we don't let you in with open arms no matter what. Like, I've been broke so many times. I've been like hurt a lot, and I blame most of it on myself. But like I was saying, back on my point, I literally let anybody back in with open arms, and that's a little bit of a problem. But I'm just saying, it's true. So like, but that doesn't mean I could mess me over a whole bunch of times. Because I promise y'all, I will end up getting cut off because I've come to the point where I stopped caring. But now I'm talking about Zodiac signs. Let me stop talking about myself. Yeah, I'm sitting here editing this video, and I look tired because I want to go to sleep, but I can't. And this speck of baking soda on my shirt is mad annoying, and it's getting on my nerves. Literally, that's all I'm focused on, the audio and this speck of baking soda. I'm not looking at my face, I'm looking at the speck of baking soda. But let me continue on. I want you guys to know, these first 6, I think, I know are right. Why? I live with 5 of these signs, and I have another sibling I used to live with that is of one of these signs, and we're all in a row, and it's weird. My big sister's an Aries, I'm a Taurus, my little sister's a Gemini, my big brother is a Cancer, my stepmom is a Leo, and my dad's a Virgo. I think it's so weird, but back to my point. Next, we got Gemini. May 21st to June 20th. They are original, outgoing, funny, flexible, sociable, smart, and enthusiastic. they're very outgoing. They love talking too much. But they love talking. They're always out, depending on who you ask, because my little sister's a homebody and lazy. But I love her. They're always out and they're open to trying new things. Again, this does not apply for my little sister exactly because my big sister has to force her to try stuff. Y'all, I closed one of my drawers and my thing fell. I'm a little upset right now. But they and conversations come easy to them. Like my little sister, she's very funny somehow. Cause they just make you laugh. But we're gonna get into that. They're smart. They always want to learn new things. Maybe not in school, but they do. They're very open to learning new things, and they're the person you ask to study with. Cause even though it may not come easy to them, they're very determined to learn, and they just want to be the best at what they do, especially in school. And they just be ready to learn. And lastly, they're very funny. You will always have a good laugh with a Gemini no matter what. If you're sad, they will make you happy. Yeah, they make really good jokes, too. Just going based on my little sister. She's a bit of a crackhead, too. She's like, basically, Gemini and Aries are kind of the same. Aries is smart, though. But, like, Aries, it kind of just comes easier to them. Or just basing that off my big sister and my mom. But also, if you just look at a Gemini across the room, you can just laugh. Next, we got Cancers. They are June 21st to July 22nd. They are imaginative, loyal, empathetic, intuitive, sympathetic, and loving. They are very imaginative. Is the same thing. They are very creative. They have wild imagination. They can turn anything into a story, to be honest. And they are super happy to share their feelings with you. Especially feelings of love. Except for this one Cancer I know. Starts with a T. No. That's her nickname. Starts with a V. She knows who she is. What's up, girl? And her sister's watching this. What's up, girl? And when they're very involved with someone. Wait, I just said that so wrong. They love art. They just love writing, painting, all of that. They're loving, very loving and caring. They may not show it, but they're very loving and they're very caring, and they do the most when love is in their mind. And when they're in a good mood, they're just amazing people. Now, when they're in a bad mood, they got some bad attitudes. But again, this is what I love about y'all. I've been sitting here laughing at this for like the last 5 minutes. I kept messing up my words, and I was having a breakdown. They're intuitive. You know what's going on in the mind of others. They can't exactly read minds, but they know what's a lie and what's not. When someone lies to y'all know exactly what the lie is. And especially if you ask, you already know. You just want to see if the person is going to lie to you or not. And you will also find out anything if you put your mind to it. Detectives. Next, we got Leos. They are July 23rd to August 22nd. They are caring. They live their life. They're optimistic. They are leaders, kind. They're protective, loyal, honest. And yeah. They're kind and protective. And it was weird because they put the two together on the website, but I was just like, I'm going to go with it. And y'all feel like y'all are obligated to help people close to y'all. Not everybody, because y'all got some bad attitudes. But I keep saying the bad things. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. But y'all feel like y'all are very obligated to help the people that are close to y'all. And y'all will do anything for the people that y'all love. Point blank, period. Y'all will drop anything. I'm not going to exactly say die. But y'all will do almost anything for anybody that you love and that you're very close to. Because you can love anybody. But someone that you're very close to and you love, you're going to do anything for these people when they need it, at least. And you're going to stand up for anybody whenever they need it. Well, not everybody. You're going to stand up for the people you're close to whenever they need it. Also, they're honest. They're extremely loyal. They're going to tell you how it is. Now, they might cut around some corners, but when I say cutting around corners, like they're going to want to tell you the truth, but they might not tell you the truth to save your feelings. Like, that's what I mean, I guess. At the end of the day, they're going to end up telling you how they feel at the end of it. And they don't really care. They're not going to regret what they said at all. And that's just how they are. Y'all extremely blunt. Y'all going to tell how it is. There's no sugarcoating. Y'all might cut some corners, but at the end of the day, y'all going to end up just telling how it is. It's just like, okay, like, scenario, I don't like you. Why? Because I don't like you. Like, and y'all give honest feedback when people are the ones to go to y'all for feedback, because y'all can tell them how it is. If whatever it is sucks, it sucks. If it's good, it's good. You're gonna tell them how it is. You're not gonna just be like, it's kind of. You can be like, okay, it sucks. Also, y'all optimistic. Y'all always try to see the brighter side of things. I don't know what's wrong with me today, y'all. But also, y'all invest in y'all future and y'all work hard to get to the point where y'all at now. Even if you guys aren't that far, you still trying to work towards your future and you're trying to change for the better no matter what. Always. And you, like, there's one I know she watches my video, Kay. And she has changed so much since, 5th grade? Now, she still could have so much more potential and be a better person. But she as a person, she is just changing, and I honestly love the change. Like, me and her, we're not close, but honestly, you can see the change in her, and I honestly love the change that she has. And her sounds weird. I am proud of her growth and her change. That's what I meant, basically, to sum up this entire part of this video. My gonna watch this end. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Next, we got Virgos. August 23rd to September 22nd. Y'all are intelligent, analytical, honest, reliable, perfectionist, and calm. Literally, I didn't know my dad was a Virgo until this video, and I was writing down the stuff for Virgo, and I was like, my dad has to be Virgo. So I looked at the dates, and I was like, my dad's a Virgo. Literally, this explains my father. They are very intelligent. Y'all consider it one of the smartest signs. I'm surprised Aries isn't. But back into my point. Y'all are always ready to... Almost always ready to learn new things. Sometimes y'all are stubborn too. Let me get back into my point. And y'all have a systematic approach to life. Y'all are analytical. Y'all are able to find solutions to tough problems. Because what allows... Let me put this in front of me, because I don't like how I keep having to look to the side. What allows her to do is y'all pay keen attention to detail before. Like, when we... story time, we was in Aruba, and we didn't get scammed because my dad was not falling for it. None of us really was, except for, I think, my little sister. I don't know. I can't really blame her. She's just not going to middle school, so. But, and dude was talking about his house. I don't remember his name, but dude was talking about his house, and he said that it was so-and-so amount. It was over the, 100,000s, or millions, maybe, so-and-so amount. And then, boom, next time he said something about his house, but the price was, he said a different amount. I remember my dad talking to us. I don't know if he was talking to just me or me and my stepmom, because I remember me and my stepmom was sitting there, my dad, and he was like, he just said 2 different amounts. Literally, he just pays very close detail. Like, every time I get in trouble, my dad literally pays attention to every little thing I said, and he knows if I'm lying or not, and I hate it so much. That's why I don't even lie no more. I just tell the truth, because they're going to figure it out regardless. But and it's only because of my dad. Like, he pays attention to every little last thing. And they are very honest. They're going to tell you how it is regardless. They are one of the most honest signs. They're not the most honest sign, but they're one of the most honest signs. Like, literally going back to my dad, he's going to tell you how it is regardless. He doesn't care if he hurts your feelings. He's kind of like Aries, which is his daughter, so it just makes sense. Like, literally, he's going to tell you how it is. There's no sugarcoating at all. There's no cutting around corners. They're going to tell you at the end. It's literally, they are going to tell you how it is. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. They just need to get the truth out their chest. And y'all, super honest. Y'all just going to tell to their face. Literally, my dad will tell anybody how he feels to their face, because guess what? He doesn't care. I just know that he doesn't care about their feelings or nothing. It's just like, he don't care. Like, he's going to get off his chest regardless. He's going to say what he has to say. Now, that's how most of the at this point. I just said my last name, so now I just gotta mute myself because I just stopped talking. Next, we got Libra. Y'all are September 23rd to October 22nd. Y'all are romantic, charming, great listeners, fair, idealistic, and understanding. Y'all gotta understand I'm tired. Not really. I've just been up all day. I just said I'm tired, and I'm not tired. I'm not tired, I've just been up, so I'm kind of just slurring my words, and I'm not very prepared for this video, to be honest. I haven't looked over any of these notes, and I wrote some of these days ago. Some of these I just finished literally an hour ago. So, y'all are great listeners. Y'all will listen to anybody's problems, and you'll be very fair about the solution that you come with for their problems, and they will listen to you without judging you at all. And y'all don't like conflict, so y'all kind of just listen in on things instead of being a part of drama. And y'all also communicate in a way where no one gets hurt. Y'all are very fair. Y'all listen to every side of the story, which makes you determine a fair decision for everything. And at the end, they want fairness and justice for every situation, and they are wonderful mediators. They analyze everything with a logical mind, understanding, and they listen. Logical mind, and they're understanding. They listen to you and your problems, and they give you the best advice out. Next, we got Scorpios. October 23rd to November 21st. If I remember, y'all made it to this point in the video. I'm gonna try to remember to put the timestamps in there because I know y'all don't really like watching all my videos. I could tell because on my YouTube studios that y'all don't even go through my entire videos. Rude much? I think so. But I'm gonna just cut that clip and put it to the front. Scorpios, October 23rd to November 21st. Y'all focused, brave, loyal, faithful, and ambitious. I don't think I know that many Scorpios. No. Never mind. My ex-best friend's a Scorpio. What's up, N? How you doing? Y'all are ambitious. They will always work for something that they will get. Talking about my ex-best friend, and he is he's one of the most ambitious people I know. Like, literally, he works so hard for his sports. Maybe not. Never mind. Not getting into personal business. He is such a hard worker in sports, especially basketball. That is his sport, and I love seeing him play. I wish I was in the same grade as him so I could see him last year for his basketball season. Because he probably got so much better than his 7th grade year season. And honestly, I have seen so many great things for that tall little boy. But they're very competitive, which makes them strive for greatness. And anything they put their mind to, they can achieve. They also are independent. They are faithful. They follow their hearts. They're dedicated, invested, loyal, and faithful when it comes to relationships. I don't know exactly about this one for all of them. I know one's not. But they value trust and they value honesty. They're brave. They aren't afraid of challenges in life. And I had to read what I just said because I didn't know what I said. And what is crazy to others isn't exactly crazy to them because they don't really care. They're going to try it regardless. Like, I'm seeing this. Literally, I think these all apply for Aries too. And that's so weird. But next one. We're down to the last 4. We got Sagittarius. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Do I care? No. November 22nd to December 21st. Y'all are smart, caring, deep, honest, and wild. Y'all are smart. Y'all are level-headed, smart, and intelligent. Y'all see possibilities and take the risk. They also think ahead of everyone else. They are 5 steps ahead of you. Imagine. Y'all, I'm trying to create a scenario here, but it's not exactly working out, so I'm just going to shut up. Y'all are very difficult to trick because, again, y'all are 5 steps ahead of everybody. Y'all are honest. Y'all are the most honest sign. And they don't care about who doesn't like what they say. They're going to say what they have to say regardless. They speak on anything that's in their mind. And lastly, they are wild. They're fun, friendly, outgoing, and wild. They are considered the wild children. And you will always have fun with Sagittarius. I think that's how you say it. T's one. There you go. I was trying to think of what they call him. Baby Rev. He knows exactly who he is. I just realized he's one. That makes so much sense. Literally, if we're talking about him, literally, he doesn't care how you feel. He's going to tell you what's on his mind regardless. Like, literally, there's so many scenarios I could bring up in class, but I'm just not going to. Our class is a little wild. Capricorn is the next one. I just want you to know. Capricorn and Aquarius, these are the ones I have the least amount of stuff for. So Capricorn, December 22nd, January 19th. They're loyal, hardworking, team player, ambitious, and classy. They are hardworking. They become committed to whatever they are doing. They know that without hard work, they won't go anywhere in life, even though everyone knows that, but they're ambitious, so they want to succeed like everyone else, but they have this passion that no one else has, and they will drive, and they are very determined until they get what they want, which is success. And it's just, they have a higher It's just they're more passionate about success than anybody else, any other sign. And they're very deeply driven to succeed. And they are always determined. They will always look for better. And loyal, I said I wasn't going to put classy because I don't know any classy Capricorns. Again, I told you I just wrote every positive trait that it says on the thing. Team player, I haven't had to do anything with a Capricorn that I can vividly remember, so I can't put team player. Loyal, I can't say this for all Capricorns, but if we're going for personal experience, there's one I know, and he isn't so loyal. But there's another Capricorn I know, and he's loyal. But so it's just contradicting because it's just weird because it can't apply to everybody. And so that's why these videos is just like sometimes they don't apply to you, sometimes it don't. So the shoe fits, wear it. If y'all loyal, y'all loyal. I can't really speak on that because I'm going for personal experience. So last two, y'all. This video is longer than what I wanted it to be because I talk a lot like I'm doing now. Aquarius. January 20th to February 18th. You know, this Aquarius, I'm thinking of right now, she loves me rambling. And you, what's up? And I kind of don't agree with these ones. Kind of just changed my whole mood. I really don't agree with most of these for Aquarius. I couldn't think of one myself, though. They're funny. I didn't put funny on here. Aquarius are mad funny. Open-minded. I don't agree with this one at all. I don't think any Aquarius I know is open-minded, especially the two I could think of off the top of my head. And an I. Y'all are not open-minded at all. Y'all refuse to listen. Not refuse. Y'all listen to other people's opinions, but it's just your way or no way, or it's no way or your way. That's just how I feel. But again, this is the negative traits. Creative, free-spirited, intellectual, and honest. I forgot. I should put funny on here because I had some good laughs with I, and she's an Aquarius. So funny. We're booked. Crackheads. They're creative. They see any art of form. Y'all, I need to head out, but they see any art form as a way to express themselves. Even though everyone does, they're not the most creative sign. The next one's the most creative sign. But they're very close. And they are always different than most. Because they have this very independent nature of them. They are free-spirited. If you try to change the way that they act, say things, they're gonna cut you off. Because they don't mess with that. They don't care. If you try to change them, they cut you off. Change your life because you don't have them in yours. And like they won't budge. You just gonna be out their life. They need their space and their freedom. Like, no. I don't know. I think I need to go to sleep after this. Lastly, they're intellectual. They have a lot of original ideas. And they will also stand behind their opinions regardless, even if their opinions is based off of facts and their facts is wrong, they don't care. They're going to stand by their opinion regardless. They're kind of like a Taurus, too. They're most definitely like a Taurus, for sure. Because me, I'm not open to change, so I'm going to say what I have to say. And even if I'm wrong, I'm going to continue saying what I have to say. So just relating to a Taurus. That's right. This is like the only sign I don't see going with an Aries, other than creative. But that, I think, is for all signs. And again, they have a abstract concepts. I was about to name an artist, but I don't think that's an abstract artist. I don't know my artist. I was about to say his last name. I'm not in art class anymore. And lastly, here we are. I didn't even write the name, but I know it's off bat. Pisces, what's up, y'all? There's two, especially one, E. I know she watching this. I know because she laughs and she upset that she laughs. But yeah, this is just a list that goes in E. Okay, because there might be only one watching this part now. What's up, E? What's up? How you doing? But we got Pisces. February 19th to March 20th. So, empathetic, artistic, emotional, and selfless and honest, also natural leaders. Y'all are artistic. Y'all are the most artistic sign. You have no creative boundaries at all. All art is made for them. They have this unique perspective of the world that allows them to express themselves in art. Like, I know E, what's up? She's a cheerleader. That's performing arts. My friend C lives up the street. I'm going to fight her soon, y'all. I was about to say video coming, but no. Literally, she's an artist. I see her getting so much better as an artist in the future. I actually have... I'll be back. I'm back. This is what my friend C, I was about to say her name, made me. I have another thing she made me as a gift, but where is it? in my closet somewhere. Sorry, see. But, yes. You have to be odd to be number one Dr. Seuss in this. See? It's just cute. It's just cute. See? I really like this. It's not a painting. Well, it's a painting, but it's not like pictures. But it's still cute regardless. Basically, me showing y'all she's artistic. She also made me some galletas. They're very emotional. They're the most emotional out of all of us. If they see you cry, they're gonna cry. And that's just how they are. What's her face? No, wrong person. This is Aries. And they're also very sensitive because of this feature of themselves. And they can tell whenever someone is hurting emotionally. And it's just like, it affects them. And lastly, they're honest. So my friend E, what's up? Related to you again. She's going to tell me how it is regardless. Like, just relating to me. I can just imagine how she is with everybody else. And we just got close we got close a little bit before quarantine. But she's very honest with the people she's close with. Back into my point. They're another very honest sign. And now they won't tell you everything, especially if they're not close with you. They're not going to tell you everything that's on their mind. But if it comes down to it, they're going to tell you how they feel. And they're not the type to sugarcoat it at all. Now they aren't close with you, that's a different story. But if they're close with you, they're not going to sugarcoat. They're going to tell you how it is. If it hurts your feelings, it hurts your feelings. And a lot of Pisces that I know are starting to change. They're starting to become very, very insensitive to other people's feelings because they just don't care. But also, that's just talking about C, to be honest. Love you. But regardless, you're going to have to hear what they have to say. If they put it in a nice... Like, sometimes when they're not close with you, they try to put it in a nicer way. But this video is 30 minutes. That's a long time. But, you're gonna have to hear what they have to say. They try to put it in a nicer way for some people that they don't really know. But, again, you're going to have to hear what they have to say regardless. And that's the end of this video, y'all. Again, go down in my description box. I will put the Google Doc in there that has all the links of how you can try to help fights with black people, or if you are black people, will just help fight with us. And if you don't want to go out and protest, like me personally, even though I technically want to go out and protest, it's just too dangerous. You guys can sign petitions and try to help change, try to help pass new bills and stuff like that. Just try and help in this time of a lot of people hurting. And please make sure you guys check up on your friends. I beg you guys, check up on your friends, especially your black friends, and see how they're feeling with this situation, and make sure you guys keep who's closest to you in the situation. And just have to say, since most of my friends watch this, and I don't really know anybody else who doesn't, that I don't know that doesn't watch this, love you guys, literally. I don't say it a lot, but I really do love you guys. And honestly, even if you watch the video and I don't know you, I love you too, because you are supporting me throughout my YouTube journey. And again, check the description box below. But that's the end of this video, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed it myself. As y'all see, I talk too much, and when I talk too much, guess what it means? I enjoy what I'm doing. So, I'm gonna catch you guys next Tuesday.